Hi, I'm Greg. Welcome to AmericasMart. I've been an Atlanta resident for over 30 years. When my friends come to town, I ask them hey, add some extra time. There's so much culture. Take advantage of what the city has to offer. Atlanta's got a lot of premier events. In 2026, the FIFA World Cup is coming. In 2028, we were awarded the Super Bowl. All that being said, AmericasMart is at the top of the city's priority. We get great support from the city officials, including the mayor. I would say our partnership with just the city has really ramped up and is elevated. We've got direct pipelines to the chief of police. Zone 5 Command is actually a tenant in our Building 2 loading dock. There's over 120 officers in there at any given time. We work with the ambassador group. There's 40 plus ambassadors that focus on cleanliness, safety, and assisting guests as they come and arrive to the city. And again, we leverage a lot of our partnerships with the hotel community. We have huge room blocks in downtown, midtown, and even into Buckhead. So all of that gets choreographed, and we've got really great support. AmericasMart is like a Super Bowl or two each calendar year. So we really get our fair share of attention to make sure that when people come to the city, we provide the best experience all around. APD is probably our most premier partner, and so Major Hunt is our Zone 5 commander, and we meet with him regularly. We also, as AmericasMart, bring in off-duty law enforcement officers for each show, and we position those officers on the streets. They're out there in front of our buildings and by the restaurants and the hotels, and so Zone 5 partners with us, so the areas that we can't cover, they cover for us. Some of it's visible, some of it's undercover. They also have a really complex network of camera systems that they use video surveillance. It's a really complex operation. We have 8 permanent security team members that are here to assist customers round the clock. They stay downtown and can be available really 24 hours a day if necessary. We provide gem car escorts, so we have these little electric vehicles that we can shuttle people to hotels, to parking lots, and also if necessary, we have walking escorts. All you have to do is call our main security headquarters and we can make those arrangements. We've been producing markets for over 60 years here in Atlanta. And over the 60-year period, we've gone through an evolution of constant change. When we get ready for market, we treat each market like it's our Super Bowl. We're super hospitality focused, so our goal is to obviously provide everybody a safe, efficient, and enjoyable experience. We've been doing this for over 60 years. We've been refining what we do each time for consistent and continual improvement. And we really focus on the customer journey, from the moment you arrive in the airport to when you check in a hotel to when you come through our doors and we greet you. We're here and we're ready to serve you.
Welcome to Atlanta!